Hello everyone, this is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Today we are doing an English listening exercise and the story is called Cycling in London. So let's start. Well, the lesson plan, we will begin with some new vocabulary and then I will give you the questions that I would like you to answer. And then you will listen to the story, and the story is called Cycling in London, and you will then answer the questions. And then I will give you the correct answers to the questions, and you can listen with the transcript on the screen. Okay? Vocabulary. The first word is to yell. So this is a verb. And here is the IPA transcript. So this is how we pronounce it. Yell. Yell. And it means to shout very loudly. Okay? To shout very loudly. So, example. Mark is yelling at his bank manager. Okay, so he is angry with his bank manager and he is yelling at him. So, notice the form that we yell at somebody. Okay? And the second word or expression is to shrug one's shoulders. To shrug one's shoulders. So it's an expression. And here is the pronunciation of the word shrug and shoulders. Okay? Shrug, shoulders. And this means, well, it is a physical gesture of raising and then lowering the shoulders. So we lift the shoulders up and then down. So the physical gesture, it has a meaning. We do this gesture to express a feeling, and it shows that you do not know something, or that you are simply not interested in something. So if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer, or you do not care, you are not interested, then you shrug your shoulders. So here is a very good example. You can see, so here are the shoulders, and he is raising his shoulders and lowering his shoulders. So the example is, Mark shrugged his shoulders when I asked him who was going to the meeting. Okay, so I asked Mark who is going to the meeting, and he shrugged his shoulders. So that means that he doesn't know, or perhaps he is not interested. Okay? Notice the spelling of the past form of the verb. We double the letter G before we add ed. Shrugged. Okay? The questions. Question 1. Where was Mr. Williams's camera? And so in your answer, I am looking for 3 words. Okay, so there are 3 missing words. Question 2. What was the woman doing while driving? And so for the answer, I am looking for 3 missing words. 3 words. Question 3. Is this statement true or false? So is the following sentence true or false? So here is the statement. The woman did what Mr. Williams told her to do. So is that true or false? Question 4. What did Mr. Williams say to journalists? And for this question, there is 1 missing word. Question 5. What else did he say to journalists about the woman? And again, I'm looking for 1 word. Question 6, the last question. Here I am looking for 2 missing words. Okay? Here and here. Okay, so those are the questions. You are now going to listen to the article and you will answer the questions. So get ready. I'm playing you the article now. Cyclist David Williams, with a camera on his helmet, was riding past slow-moving traffic in London when he noticed a woman eating a bowl of cereal while driving her car. He circled around her car while still filming and yelled, "Put that down! You're on camera! You're going to the police! I've got your number!" But the woman ignored him and drove away while still holding the bowl. Mr. Williams later told journalists, "When I saw what she was doing, I was gobsmacked." He continued, "She wasn't bothered. She just shrugged her shoulders. She didn't realize that she was in the wrong or even apologize." The highway code states that drivers should avoid distractions such as eating, drinking, loud music, trying to read maps, smoking, and arguing with passengers or other road users. The police have said that they are aware of the incident and that they are investigating. Okay, so that is the end of the article. If you need more time, then click here on the screen and you will go back and listen again. Or just wait a few seconds and we will look at the answers. Okay, let's look at the answers. Question 1, I asked, where was Mr. Williams's camera? Well, the answer is his camera was on his helmet. On his helmet. Question 2, I asked, what was the woman doing while driving? Well, the answer is she was eating a bowl of cereal. Eating a bowl of cereal. Question 3, I asked, is this statement true or false? And the statement is, the woman did what Mr. Williams told her to do. So is that true or false? Well, the answer is, it is false, because the woman ignored him. Question 4, I asked, what did Mr. Williams say to journalists? Well, the answer is, when I saw what she was doing, I was gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. Now, I'm sure this is a new word for you. So here is the definition. So gobsmacked, we are gobsmacked if we are so shocked that we cannot speak. So if you are very, very shocked or surprised at something, and you cannot speak because you are so amazed and surprised, then you are gobsmacked. But be very careful, be very, very careful with this word, because it is very, very informal. Okay? So it is only used in spoken English, and you should only say it in a very informal context or situation. Only with your friends, for example. You should never say this word in a job interview, for example, or in a meeting with your manager at work. Okay, it is very informal. Question 5, I asked, what else did he say to journalists about the woman? The answer is, he continued, she wasn't bothered. She wasn't bothered. So this means that for her, it wasn't a problem. It means that she didn't care, that she wasn't interested. Okay? Another example could be, I failed my English exam, but I am not bothered. I'm not bothered means that it isn't a problem for me. Finally, question 6. I was looking for 2 missing words. Well, the answer is, the police have said that they are aware of the incident. Aware of the incident. So this is a very, very useful expression. To be aware of something. Aware of something. This is the pronunciation. Aware. And it means to already know about something, or simply to know about something. Here is a good example. So Mark says, Mr. Smith, the printer isn't working. And Mr. Smith replies, yes, I am aware of the problem. I am aware of the problem. So this means that Mr. Smith already knows that the printer is not working. He is aware of it. Okay? So, those are the answers. You are now going to see the transcript of the story. Here it is. And I'm going to play it for you now. Cyclist David Williams, with a camera on his helmet, was riding past slow-moving traffic in London when he noticed a woman eating a bowl of cereal while driving her car. He circled around her car while still filming and yelled, "Put that down! You're on camera! You're going to the police! I've got your number!" But the woman ignored him and drove away while still holding the bowl. Mr. Williams later told journalists, "When I saw what she was doing, I was gobsmacked." He continued, "She wasn't bothered. She just shrugged her shoulders. She didn't realize that she was in the wrong or even apologize." The highway code states that drivers should avoid distractions such as eating, drinking, loud music, trying to read maps, smoking, and arguing with passengers or other road users. The police have said that they are aware of the incident and that they are investigating. Okay, so that is the end of the story with the transcript on the screen. And there is another useful word in the story. The highway code. The highway code. So what is the highway code? Well, it is a noun. Here is the pronunciation. Highway code. Highway code. And it is the official rules for driving in the United Kingdom. So it is a little book which contains the official rules for driving. Okay? So, an example. I am learning the highway code for my theory exam next week. So when we learn to drive in the United Kingdom, when we have the test, there are in fact two parts to the driving test. There is the practical exam, where we drive in the car, and there is also the theory exam, where we have to answer questions about the highway code. Okay? I'm sure you have something very similar in your countries. Okay, so that's the end of the transcript. And that is the end of the lesson. If you want to subscribe, then you can click here on the screen. Here is my Twitter account, where you can follow me on Twitter. And here are a sample of 3 other video lessons which you might be interested in. So to start the video, you just need to click on the screen. Okay? So my name is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.